Welcome back to the coding and decoding. Right, this is the I think last session for the coding and decoding. Here until now we discussed about the in the first slide we discussed about the alphabet, second it's a numbering, third it's a symbols as well as the direction, fourth is a, as I told you in the first class, it's a mixed coding. Until now how they have coded, until now what they did means they just coded a one word. Now in the mixed coding they are coding with the full sentences, one sentence with another sentence, so that is called as a mixed coding. So now get back to the topic. So this is the question, this is a question, this is a full question, there are 4 different statements are there. This is the direction, I can consider it as a direction as well. So after that the question will be, what is the code for pa or jog, right, ton. So anything they may ask, sometime they may ask what is the code for the vary also, right. How we have to calculate for this, how we have to do the analysis for this. Okay, if I will ask what is the code for the pod, usually what will people do, will think that pod is coded with a vary, na is coded with a bright, jog is coded with a boy, but it's not correct. How? I will tell you. See here in the first statement I will be having a pod, that is coding with a vary. In the second statement I will be having the pod. Again I will be having a pod, but at the third position, first, second and third position. Here the third position is of comes. Means for the same pod I will not, means by this method I will be getting a 2 different words. One is a vary, second one is a comes. Means by the same word, means for the single word I will not be form a 2 different codes at the same time. I may form but at the different situations, depend upon the different instructions, but in the same question it is not possible to form a 2 codings for the single word. So whichever the method usually generally we used to follow, that will be wrong. How we have to analyze this question means, see the pod is there at the left hand side, see the left hand side remaining 3 sentences, is there anywhere pod is there? Yes, consider it as the first statement. And this is the second, this is fourth, and this is the third and the fourth. In the pod, first statement and the second statement, pod is there, correct? So pod is there, pod is there. Immediately come for the right hand side for the first and second statement. Is there any word repeating, means it is there in both the sentences? Is there any alphabet? Yes. I will be having a boy at the first and the second. So pod will be coded with the boy. So pod will be coded with the boy. So na, what about the na? Chuck, is there na is present in any other cases? No na is there present. So at that time let it be go for the third word. So jog is there. Is jog is present? Yes, I will be having in a fourth and the first. So first, fourth and the first. So which is the common here? Vary will be the common. So the jog will be coded with the vary. So in the first sentence I will done with the pod as well as jog. I left with the only the na. Definitely na will be coded with the remaining alphabet word at the right hand side, that is the bright. Right, this is how it will work. Immediately see for the tam is there anywhere? No. Now check for the no is there in the second and third, which is the letter for the second and third. Second and third I will be having a the. So no will be coded as a the. Now see pod is over, no is over, so tam will be definitely coded for the comes. So it's a tam, it's a comes. This is how the mixed coding will work out. You can figure it out with the remaining things also. So what is pa? Pa will not be repeated, but ton is repeated. So here the repeated alphabets are a doll. So the ton is coded as a doll. Here the left out is a pa, so pa will be coded with the keep, left is a, so it is coded with the good. So this is how we have to calculate the coding for these things. Nowadays what they are doing, they are asking a question which is not at all they mentioned in the question. They are asking a question which is not at all mentioned in the question. What is the code for a da? What is the code for a da for the same instruction? See, is there any da is there? No. At that time what we have to do? Now consider for the da, okay, I will clean this one, okay. What is the code for a da? Consider. At that time what we have to do? We have to see the options. See, options are vary, the, cease, drawl, D is a small. So at that time, depending upon the option, the answer will go on changing for the unknown word which is not at all mentioned in the question. So what is the da? Is there anywhere? No da is there. At that time, what we have to do? What is the code for the very? Very is coded with the jock, so I can't code with the da. Da is coded with the no, so I can't code with the da. Doll is coded with the some other things, yeah, ton. So I can't code these things. The only small is nowhere in the question, so that will be my answer. For the unknown question, unknown word will be the answer. Right. Now this is the another way of asking the question from the mixed coding. And one more thing is, sometimes what they do, for the same thing, pod na jock is there, no? For the pod na jock, what I will do, pod na jock is there. For the same pod na jock, I will be writing it as a very bright boy, a very bright boy. So pod is coded with the boy, jock is coded with the very, right. I left with the na. What they are asking, what is the code for the na? What is the code for the na? Here at the left hand side, I left with the one word, because this is cancelled, this is cancelled. These two are cancelled, but these two are left. At the left hand side, I will be having a one word. It is coded with the a or bright, means at the right hand side I will be having a two words. At the left one word, but right hand side it will be having a two words. At that time, either or case will come. Either or. Now will be coded either a or bright. So depending upon the option, my answer go on changing. If in the options, A option is A, B option is bright, C option is boy, D option is none, definitely my answer will be none. So A option is A, B option is bright, C option is either A or B, D option is both A and B. At that time my answer should be either or case. This is goes with the either or case. So it is not necessary that I should get one word for a one code for a one word. Sometimes I will be getting a two codings for a one word. At the time it will be goes with the either or case. This is how the mixed letter coding they will be asking. Nowadays they are mainly focusing on the mixed letter coding from the coding and decoding. So just focus on the mixed letter coding. Sometimes rather than giving a words or statement in both the sides, one sided will be, they will be giving a numbers. Like instead of giving pod na jog, they will give you 135. Here the second, in the right hand side it will be coded with the, they will be coded with the sentence only, and at the left hand side they will be giving number, right hand side they will be giving a words or a statement. This is another possibility of asking the question from the mixed coding. Now we will see the last type of question, as I told you, a miscellaneous, or else we used to call it as some random question. They will not be having any tricks, anything. Last type of question is a random question or miscellaneous, I can call it as. So say I will give an example. Bombay, I am coding it as a MY. What about Tamil Nadu? See, here there is no any tricks for few of the question. Whatever we will do, whatever we will practice. The only thing is we have to use our common sense, and we have to focus on the given hint. See here, Bombay is there, but MY is repeating 3 times. What they did, they have splitted the word half and half. It's of 6 alphabets. Last alphabets of both the halves, first half and second. What is M and Y? And they are repeating it 3 times. Why they are repeating it 3 times? To equalize the left hand side alphabet. It is having a 6 alphabet, that's why to make it as a 6 alphabet they are equalizing, they are repeating in 3 times. Same here, I can't split it as a half and half because it will be having a 9 alphabet. So split in terms of 3 and 3. So last alphabet take however they did M. So 3 and 3, it will come here M and N and U. M, N, U. Again options will be like M N U, first option. Second option will be M N U, M N U, M N U, M N U. Which will be our answer? My answer should be the B. Why means it will be having a 9 alphabet, so it should also have the 9 alphabet. So I need to repeat the 3 times as they did in the hint. Right. This is the random way of asking the question from the coding and decoding. For this there will be no trick, and I even can't predict which kind of question they will ask. Only thing is a keen observation of the question, I will be getting a answer. So this ends your entire coding and decoding. I think we did a 3 or 4 videos for the coding and decoding. Follow all the videos from the beginning. This will be the coding and decoding, and thank you.